Good morning. Welcome to another episode of Opposing View with Aini and Christelle. Hi, I'm Aini.
Hi, I'm Christelle, and we are two friends at two different life stages, sharing opposing views on everything under the sun.
So, grab your cuppa and join us in today's conversation on friendships.
Let's get talking!
Right, Christelle, but before we jump into today's topic on friends, I just want to say something about the uncle and auntie topic.
Okay.
Yeah, remember our last week, we talked about, being called uncle and auntie. Is it appropriate? Is it offensive? Guess what? Something happened that's like so funny, okay? Yeah, I need to tell you this. I really need to tell you this.
Yes, I'm all ears.
So okay, what happened was I have this neighbors. They are this elderly couple. When I say elderly, they are probably in their late 70s or early 80s. So, well, I saw them a few times, but we never really say hello to each other. So the other day, we kind of walked towards each other, right? So this neighbor was just in front of me. So I just said, "Oh, hi, good morning, uncle." And then we started chit-chatting. Then after a while, he actually turned around and looked at me and says, "Oh, by the way, don't call me uncle. Just call me by my name, so and so." Then I was like, "Ah." And we were just talking about that, right? Then I was like, "Oh man, did I offend him?" Or it was so hilarious. But because okay, he is not a Westerner, okay, he's local Singaporean Chinese, and for his age, I would feel disrespectful if I call him by his name. So I would totally call him uncle, even though I'm not young, but mid 70s or 80s. So yeah, there you go. So I just have to get this out of my chest.
Touche, uncle. It's like, woo! I think there's a little bit of sass there.
Yeah. So now I'm like thinking, oh no, next time when I see him, do I call him by his name or do I call him uncle? Now I'm stressed.
I think this one is really his own preference.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, it's like, okay, yeah, we should ask, how do I address you? See, even 70, 80-year-old man also will want you to call by name. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah. So okay, let's come back to today's topic on friendship.
Friendship.
So friendships, what are the different kind of friends?
There's so many aspects of friendships, right? So
Right.
I think we can start on good time friends or true friends.
Okay, good time friends and true friends. So what is good time friends in your dictionary?
Only those who would do the bare minimum, like happy graduation, happy birthday, oh, you got a new job, congrats. What else? Oh, you're doing so well now. Wow, how can I learn from you? That kind.
Mm.
So they're only there to celebrate for you, but that's it.
Okay, to me, I think good time friends are people like they are there when everything's are fine, everything's are going smoothly, there's nothing that require them to do anything for me in that sense, right? Yeah, they know that everything is smooth, your job is smooth, there's no hiccups, your marriage is good, your relationship is good, your children are good, everything is good. Okay, if they call you out for a meal or a coffee or a tea and just get together, right? And it's just like there's no giving, I feel. Yeah, so they're there. Yeah, and like I said, especially in the festive seasons or when it's time to celebrate something, they're there. Yeah. And versus true friends, right? Yeah. So true friends. What kind of friends are true friends for you?
They would be there for the good times and bad times. Bad times meaning if I'm feeling down and I need someone to talk to, or maybe I got I got bullied by somebody, and then they're there to stand up for me, and they're like, how dare you bully Christelle? So they're basically there for you even when you're down.
So it's basically a person who you turn around, the person is there.
Yeah.
Especially when we need the person the most, like when we are faced with challenge, like say, or we are being bullied, or we are at the time of, maybe we feel stuck in a certain point of our life, we turn around, the person is there. Yeah. And then, I'm just thinking about this definition about friends, right? I mean, there are friends and there are friends. And there are somehow, after a while, you realize that certain acquaintances. Yeah, so, okay, let's talk about acquaintance and friends. Acquaintance are people we kind of know them by their name, by how they look, but we don't know anything beyond. We don't know too much personal things about them, right?
Yeah, it's just hi and bye.
But friends are people we know certain personal information, or we are also comfortable to open ourselves up to let this person come into our world as well. Yeah, but just now when you mentioned good time friends and true friends, I have experienced that acquaintance actually step up and offer a helping hand.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So then suddenly you realize that, hey, actually this person is actually treat you as somebody that maybe they view as a friend, right? Yeah, because it's difficult, right, for anybody to want to do anything for anybody, right? I mean, yeah, I'm sure you have story to share about when you have friends that you think they might help you, but then turn out they are not there for you.
Yeah. Like, it was okay. So it's very hard. I personally don't have a lot of friends at this point of time, and those friends I see them as friends, like they're really close friends. I don't have a lot of superficial friends per se. Like I have friends who have large cliques of friends, or like this friend there, that friend there, and then like so many friends, and then but to me it's like I used to be someone like that, and it was so difficult to have to keep in touch with 20-30 people at the same time. So I found it really emotionally draining, and it was so tiring as well. So I decided, okay, I just want to have these few close knit friends. But then at the same time, when I asked for help recently, I thought that one friend I asked for help would have said yes, but she didn't. And I felt really disappointed and upset. And then a few of my other friends actually came forward and asked me, if you need help, you let me know. So I say, oh, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, in terms of closeness, they are not as close as compared to that one friend that I asked. So I was really, really touched. Yeah.
Well, it is hurtful, like when we feel that we view this person as a very close friend, turn us down, and other people actually you don't feel that it's that close actually step forward, right? Yeah. So then it's about expectation, right?
Yeah.
It's just like in any relationship, we also expect certain things from our friends. Yeah, so that's why sometimes when the expectation is not matched with our own feelings, or that person's reaction is not matched with our own feelings, then that's where hurts happen, right?
Yeah. It's also down to who can you ask help from, because when I wanted to ask for help, I had no idea who to ask. because I'm not sure if these people actually would be free, because they also have, I have to understand that they also have their own things to do and all that. And maybe that applies to that one friend that I asked. Or maybe it's like her own personal preference, because it's something that will make you very sweaty because it's moving and packing, right? So she's not used to being
doing that
sweaty.
kind of work.
Yeah. Which was the reason why she didn't say yes. Yeah, so I actually reflected upon that, and I was like, okay, maybe it's just her personality. Yeah, and it's not like I did ask help from her before, but regarding other stuff, and she did help. So yeah.
So that's the difference about friendship, because she's a close friend. And, in a way, you love her as a friend. So we try to justify, right? We try to justify. So I'm just thinking, sometimes that can also, I'm not talking about this friend, okay? Because I don't know her, I don't know your friendship with her. But I'm just also thinking that sometimes even a friendship can digress into a very unhealthy kind of relationship. Because if we treat this person as a very good friend, we will try to justify maybe behavior that you would not accept in another person, maybe an acquaintance. Right? I give you this example. I used to have this friend, because we are so close, I will always almost at the back of a call every time. She would always, as and when she want to meet up, I would drop everything just to meet her. But and over time, after a while, I realized that how is it that when I say, hey, let's meet up, if it's my time, she will always say, oh no, I'm not, I can't make it, but this other time I can make it. So after a while, I realized that, hey, it's always her time. It's always at her convenience. And even when we pick a place to meet, it's always at her convenience. It's never any consideration in terms of my time and my convenience. So, but because I treat her dearly, so I thought, okay, as just now you said, maybe your friend, for whatever reason, right? So we try to justify the action until, I don't know, I mean, unless one day we, like me, right, after one fine day, I suddenly realized, hey, how is it that it's always this way? And I felt so hurt, right? Yeah, but if we don't, it can also digress into a very unhealthy kind of relationship. It's just like a BGL situation, right? A person can stuck in a very unhealthy relationship, but because we are so blinded by our own so-called feelings for this person, we kind of let it go. So sometimes, when a friend don't treat us nicely, and I learned this really, Christelle, when a person or a friend don't treat us nicely, sometimes you also contributed to that behavior because we allowed it. We allowed that person to do whatever they do to us, and then we try to justify the action.
Right. That makes sense.
But then again, so back to friends, right? I mean, yeah, people whom we treat like a good friend, normally we love them, right? But because we love them, we also allow certain things. So how much do we want to allow, right?
I guess that will always have. Yeah, that's the tricky thing. Actually, that's really a tricky thing. We can always say there must be a limit, but then easier said than done.
Yeah.
Because when it really happens, we don't do it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, toxic friendships or relationships wouldn't happen already, right?
Yeah. And also, I feel that most of us, I don't know about you, along the years, I realized that I make friends at, our stages in life. We meet different people, and usually those people that we meet around that time is kind of going through the same stage of life as you. For example, school, right? We are going through the same stage in life. When we first started working in our 20s, chances are we are also meeting a lot of people who are just starting out, after they graduate and they're just starting out building their career. And moving forward, you might be mixing around with new moms, right? Because you just have a baby, you'll be mixing with people who are new moms. So you have the common interest, you're going through common stage in life. So you feel that you kind of can connect, right? But after a while, if you move on, right, then what happened to these friends?
Just drift
Things
apart.
change, right?
Yeah, we just drift apart because, I mean, since young, I've never really had a lot of friends. And honestly, I don't find it sad at all. I ever once told this to someone, and he asked me, what about your primary school? What about your secondary school? This and that, this and that. It's very different because maybe he was someone who was really outspoken, an extrovert. He could make friends easily with a snap of fingers. But I couldn't. I was an introvert. I was bullied in school. So obviously I had really little friends. And he told me, oh, that's very sad. And to me, I was like, that is some disgusting attitude right there. And I was like, borderline. Okay, borderline is very nice already. I was borderline angry. Yeah.
Actually, now that you talk about primary school friends, secondary friends, that's a very, very, very long time ago for me.
It's kind of a long time for me too, lah.
Okay, hello. My long time is okay. Don't ask me how many more times. More. Yeah, but I'm just thinking and reflecting on what you said. If I have some of my primary school friends, some of them I still keep in touch with, by the way.
Okay.
If I have some of my primary school friends here or secondary school friends here, they will tell you, oh, I need have a lot of friends. She knows so many people. Obviously a profile like that, you think I'm very extrovert, right? Actually, I'm like you. I'm an introvert. But somehow, maybe I'm just a very friendly person. So I make friends easily, but I don't. Okay, maybe I should say I can make acquaintance easily.
Okay.
But I don't make friends easily because I'm not one person. I find it very difficult to really share my feelings from young. I find it very difficult to really open myself up completely for that person. For anybody. Yeah. However, I treasure people, whether it's friends or acquaintance. I treasure people. Yeah. So I would do things like, somebody organized primary school gathering. Okay, that's many, 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 many years. Okay. So I would turn up. I may not necessarily have a lot of close friends, but I would turn up because I treasure these people whom were with me, at my young tender age, right?
Okay.
Maybe we are different. Yeah, just like Christelle, you and I are different. Okay, I'm at this life stage. Suddenly you receive a news that this person is has moved on to another life, right? So sometimes I think I make acquaintance easily, but I don't make friends easily.
Okay. We're slightly different in that sense. I mean, I'm not an unfriendly person, but when it comes to like making friends, I will tend to have my own distance first, sort of. Yeah, I used to be super friendly. I mean, okay, so I'm very weird lah. Introvert first. After that, O levels, went out to work at a part-time place, and then I started to make a lot of friends from there, and I started to open up even more. So I became like sort of an extrovert. And then poly happened, and then extrovert. After that, towards the end of poly, because things didn't really turn out well for me, so I became an introvert again. And then now I'm like, just if I can be alone, I want to be alone, that kind. So maybe I'm still finding my own style, sort of. I don't know.
Friendship.
Yeah. So I really don't have a lot of friends.
I mean, really, no man is an island on his own. I mean, of course, we can say that, hey, we can be totally okay to be on our own, but sometimes it's still nice to have friends, right? Even though there's only one friend, right, that we have, it's still nice to have that friends. But it's really a lot of time. Right now that we are talking about it, I'm just thinking it's really how we calibrate our own feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of our own expectations, our own feelings, and we expect people to this other person to behave in a certain way, right? If not, then it just bring on a lot of hurt and disappointment. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but then again, sometimes people surprise us.
That's true. That's true.
Like recently I have this well, we kind of I met this person through work, and I was maybe mentoring this person for a short while, and to me she's just some person I mentor for a short while, and I would say the most acquaintance. But she surprised me on my birthday that she knew that I was going in to do some work in the office that day. I mean, now we all work from home, right? But I just so happened that I needed to go into this particular office to do some work. And she actually found out. And she actually bought my favorite so-called pastry. And she turned out in the office and she just kind of, gave it to me. Then I'm like, I was totally surprised, and I was like, okay, to say that I was crying is a bit it's a bit exaggeration, but I was really touched.
Yeah.
Sometimes people do things that really out of expectation in a good way. And also sometimes things can happen the other way. Like you said, you expect this friend to say yes, but she say no. So again, then now that we are talking about it, it's really how we calibrate our own expectation, right, towards people. Yeah. I like to say, actually at this point of time, I love to say, hey, at my age, I'm very wise already. I can totally, be very zen and be like a zen master and totally okay with whatever, however people view friendship, and however, because how they view friendship towards me and how they treat me as a friend. But no, yeah, I still have my own sensitivity, and I still have my own expectation. Yeah.
We all do. But
Yeah, but I'm supposed to be wise, right? But I'm
but
not.
honestly, you are lah. Oh my god.
I can still totally feel hurt and sensitive towards, you expect your friends to do certain things and they did hurt.
Yeah. Well, it's normal, I guess, because if you don't feel hurt, then I think you're some superhuman.
I suppose. And then, of course, this we are talking about real life friends, right? Then just now, I think we also talk about Facebook friends. Yeah, okay. Facebook is really totally not your thing, I know, because of age.
No, I will still use lah. Ayo, until I don't know Facebook.
But Facebook is my era, right?
Okay.
This weird friendship thing on Facebook, it's like always like, hey, you friend me or not, or you friend me or not, but we are actually friends already, right? So okay, so for me, right, I would only accept people I know. I really don't have those people I don't know, or they just send a friend request. I will not. It has to be I know this person, and I need to verify a picture. Those people who send me a friend request, their profile picture is a flower, is a dog, is a cat. No, because Facebook to me is very personal. I post personal stuff, right? So I will not accept people I don't know. Yeah, so it's really only my friends.
Okay.
So there's also some weird kind of situation there like Facebook. But how about you? When it comes to Facebook, how do you view Facebook friends?
Okay, yeah, obviously, like you, if I see like it's a bit dodgy, then I won't accept lah. Like suddenly got this what's that? There was one those like cartoon kind, like
Yeah.
the shape of a man or what,
Yeah.
and then the name is a bit weird one. I sound super lian now, but
Yeah.
But yeah, those kind I won't accept, or like it's clearly from a completely another country.
Yes.
But if it's like profiles that, oh, okay, I know this person. Yeah, there's they will show the mutual friend sometimes. Then I was like, oh, okay, I'll just accept. Then, and then I'm okay with like clients, like they come and add me on Facebook. Then I'm like, oh, okay, lor. Because I really don't post anything much.
Okay.
Share random posts here and there and all that. But other than that, yeah, I mean there's also actual people I know on Facebook, but then there's also friends of friends from Facebook.
For me, they have to be people I know. Even friends of friends, I'm a bit cautious unless I know this person. Yeah, and but of course there are also situations whereby out of politeness, I feel that I need to be
Yes,
polite,
okay.
right? I mean, you meet this person, and then this person say, "Oh, you're on Facebook. I'm also on Facebook. Can we be friends on Facebook?" Then I'm like, I cannot say no. I don't want to be rude, but I also don't really want to because like I say, for me, I post, my family, personal stuff. Yeah, but sometimes I feel that I have no choice because I need to come across as this nice person, right? And not being a rude. So after a while, I really don't know what to do with them. I feel that, sometimes once in a while you see people say, oh, they are spring cleaning their Facebook account. I also want to spring clean my Facebook account. Like, just that I don't know how to do it without offending anybody.
Honestly, if I were you, I'll just unfriend that person or block the person. And then if they find out, and then you just act blur. I was like, "Ayo, really? Ayo, so sorry. I think it's Facebook got problem. Ayo, sorry." And then you just act blur and then don't know.
Man, like that also can.
Why not? I'll just block one there. Like, okay, like let's say I want to be nice, right? Like in front of them, they add me on add as friend, right? Then I in front of them add back, like I confirm, I accept the request. After that, maybe like like a few days later, kind of I see until their post, then I'm like, oh, this person, okay, I quickly add, I quickly click on their profile and then unfriend.
Oh, like that.
Yeah, because I know that will be the last time that I will see them already. Confirm one. Yeah.
But when you unfriend, right, the person will know, right? Because
They
it's
won't
not
know.
saying they will know.
They won't know.
Is
Like
that
there won't be a notification that
okay, but then they will stop seeing your post, lah, right?
yeah.
So that's how you find out, lah.
I mean that is like they have to purposely go into your profile, like type in your name and then go into your profile and then see, oh no, this person didn't add me on, didn't friend me anymore.
Unfriend me or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm over
But
like in certain situation I feel that I want to I don't want to be rude, so I accept the friend request. But after a while, it's just
okay. Or you can do it this way. I do it for you. I unfriend for you. I block for you. Then you don't need to see already.
Oh, that is what friends are for, right?
Yeah.
They say, oh, actually, I have somebody managing my account, so I don't know what happened. Like real.
And then I just help you. You just tell me which one you don't want, and then I just unfriend.
It's strange, right? Yeah, it's strange. I mean, there's this. Yeah, I mean, the world has evolved so much, right? There's this weird thing about friendship, real person that you see, and then online. But actually, having said that, right, I have people that I reconnect back because I have so many friends who has along the years. We are all scattered all over the world. We don't really see each other for the last 10, 20, even 30 years. But through Facebook, we know each other's life so well, right? Especially like maybe my generation or my few friends, we only really posted very personal things. So we actually get to know each other so well through Facebook as well. And then you kind of be really connected, through Facebook.
That's the power of social media lah. That's the whole point of social media. It's like you don't have to know this person very well, but because of social media, you know them very well. Or you don't have to meet up with them.
Yeah.
But it's like as if you're meeting up with them every other day. Okay.
And then when things are not going on well, I'm not one person who like to post negative stuff.
Yeah,
once in
me
a
too.
while, when you try to you download a bit, you say a bit of things that upset you, and if I receive a private message, right, then I know this person really care, right? They actually
Yeah.
private message you and say, hey, hi, what's wrong, what's up?
Mm.
You sounded really down. Yeah, so then you know, right? Yeah. So sometimes it's as you say, I mean, I'm sure we can totally function without friends,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it's still good to have that one, two, three, maybe four,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that
I do have those few friends that I know I can count on.
yeah, and can totally be yourself and totally download and say
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Correct.
Yeah, yeah. And then when you reach certain age like me, like where I am now, and you realize that people, yeah, can be thousands of miles apart, right? Yeah,
Mm.
but you still care for this person. You still think that I also have this friend who he's all the way in the States. We are childhood friends, but he left this part of the world when he was very young. He moved to the America, but he would be one of the first few to greet me every year for my birthday, right?
Mm.
And we are still very close until today. Yeah. Right. So, we talk about different kind of friendship, and how it affect us. And then, yeah, maybe our listeners can share maybe other kind of friendship that they experience and that we didn't talk about here, right?
Yeah. Um, I would like to believe that there are many different kind of friendships that we have never come, like just us alone, Aini and I, we have never come across, but maybe other people like you have come across before. Can just share with us, maybe DM us or drop us an email.
Yes. Yeah. So, really, Christelle, if I may kind of think about, in a way, summarize what we discussed about, it's really about the kind of quality of friendships versus quantity
Mm-hmm.
of
Definitely.
friends that we
Correct.
want to have,
Yeah.
right?
It's not so much about however number of friends you have, like it's not always the case where the more friends you have, the better your life is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like really quantity versus quality, and also how we ourselves want to manage our own expectations, calibrate our own emotions, right? Come
Yes, that's
to
right.
friends. Yeah.
Yes, it's important that we have to protect ourselves as well. It's not so much about being selfish. It's really about knowing how to take care of ourselves, because if we keep going above and beyond for these friends, yet the only thing that we get back is disappointment, hurt, and upset, then I don't see where this friendship is where this friendship is going.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes far at all, because it shouldn't be the case. It's
Yeah.
really important. Yeah, it's really important that we know how to manage these expectations, so that we manage our own
Yes.
feelings. We don't want to keep getting hurt. We don't want to keep getting disappointment, because all this will only lead to physical how do you say, like you can get sick from all this because of all the
Yes. Yes. Of course. Of
that,
course.
yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's the end of today's episode on friendship. I look forward to hearing from all of you to share your view with us.
Yeah, I hope that wherever you are in this part of the world, or what you're doing, you're having fun, and listening to us at least helps to gain some common insight. And we hope to hear from you soon. Happy listening, and bye.
Bye. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Talk again next week. Ciao, people.